Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have you a 10 versus 10 on Sword, and this is a live gameplay. So I'm playing this as I am speaking. Today I'm going to be using the 352nd Division, and it's a division that I haven't been using too much because I've been preferring the 716th. But what I wanted to do today was get the Jagdpanthers onto the field and see if we could do some serious damage with them. Now it's quite a long way away, 20 minutes at least. We've got to wait until phase C to bring them in, but I'm really hoping that I can get some gameplay with them just because they aren't really seen that often. I don't think I've played a game where I've seen a Jagdpanther in a long time, even when I've been playing with people who've been using the 352nd Division. Either way, the counter is counting down. I think what I'm going to do is probably take this right side maybe. This side here would be really nice, or maybe just to the left side of the town would also be a pretty decent push here. I might take this area. Yeah, I'll take this area here. So let's get some infantry down just so that people know where I'm heading. We'll probably go for Grenadiers of Grenfjord and some Osttruppen. Just got to speed this up, I guess. And I'm probably going to go for maybe a couple of MGs. Yeah, we'll try and get a couple of MGs up to the town early on. Supported by, of course, Pack 38s and IG-18s. Okay, let's sort out the orders. This could go terribly wrong, so please bear with me. I'm not entirely sure whereabouts I can get away with like deploying to with these units, so just kind of winging it here, which isn't the best way to go about things normally, but oh well. Yeah, it should be fun. We'll find out soon enough if it pays off. Just going to get all of these unit orders down. Already did those guys. Osttruppen, they can push a little bit further maybe. Not entirely sure if I'm going to get away with that. Unload these AT guns early though. And this is going to be a pretty concentrated push, honestly. I think I might have one of the IG-18s come into these trees here, so it can fire down the street. We'll have an IG-18 cover out on the left as well. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all of my units moving, hopefully. Get the AT gun to move up there. I can hold back a little bit more. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so all units are moving. We can definitely afford more units, so let's maybe get some more Osttruppen. Or even just another unit of Grenadiers. We can plug a gap where we need to. There is a huge gap here. That is not good. We need at least one infantry unit there. That's crazy. I mean, come on, guys. Look at this. Okay, we're going to have to plug that. I'll probably just get a load of Osttruppen and flood that town. This could be very interesting because there might be a lot of lag. Oh, that Mosquito Pathfinder there. Napalming the road. That was cheeky. Let's just smash out the Osttruppen in the first minute and cover off this town. And we'll see how far we can make it up here. Oh, it's so risky, this is. Because if they're on this side of the town already, I'm going to have such a hard time. Might not be too bad with the help of the IG-18s, but definitely going to be difficult either way. We're currently running the +1 on us. Grenfjord has reached its location, which is nice. Probably just going to unload the IG-18 where it is, honestly. We'll have these guys try and move up in the town. Looks like we are able to make some ground at the moment, which is good. I'm going to unload these fire support weapons as well. Unload these Grenadiers and have them run forwards. What is that? A Polston, okay. Well, there's a Polston in the town. Let's unload these chaps, get them into cover. Now have my Grenadier move over. Oh, I need to stop them getting wrecked. Get them out of that tree line. There we go, nice. Okay, IG-18's opening up all over the place. We'll have these guys unload at position. And I'm also going to bring up a pack there with an IG-18 just to help defend that. Meanwhile, I'm just going to push hard in this town. Pretty experienced with the whole IG-18 push, so should be able to make this work, I think. Gotta be wondering if there's actually a command unit here. I don't think there is. So we can probably get away with just making them surrender, which is quite funny. And if we can, well, yeah, things are gonna get a lot easier. Be a bit careful about these bombs coming in. That's gonna be onto my IG-18. Okay, fair enough. One way to deal with them. Got the AT gun in position and the IG-18. Let's have the IG-18 move to the field. Gonna bring in my grenadiers here, along with some Osttruppen and a Grenadier. What did I lose? The IG-18. Okay, that's fine. Let's not put the MG into a burning building. That's less than ideal. Keep moving forwards these fire support weapons. May as well move forwards this MG42. Great, okay. So we've basically held up the enemy in the town here. Gonna move these Osttruppen to the right. Gonna have these ones move up on the left. Hopefully somebody else will help me there soon, because I definitely do not have the right composition of forces at the moment to be dealing with two fronts. I mean, I am an infantry division, so that does help. Make those Osttruppen hold back. 52% territory lead. They're bringing up Tetrarchs now. Those grenadiers in a building? I thought they weren't for a second, but apparently they were. So that's okay. Get the MG42 into a building there. Need to get these grenadiers up. Good stuff, okay. Right, let's have these guys get into the church there. I want them in the church, please. Thank you. Because that allows them to fire over the top of the houses, which is really nice. Alright, let's get the IG-18 up here. We'll continue to focus on the centre. I need to get my AT guns up to deal with these Tetrarchs. Hopefully we'll get into line of sight of them soon. Just push up on this far left side of this town. Get all the way up here. Make a big old dent in the front line. Like the IG-18's going to be taking some damage there. Let's try and get some grenadiers forwards. If we can get them to surrender, that would be good. And I think I might be able to make them surrender. If I can get the grenades on target there, that'll work out well. Yep, Piet's dead. Tetrarch surrendered. Nice. How's my infantry doing? Now we made the rifles surrender. Maybe. Okay, good. So we've held there. We're holding in the town. Let's bring up some more troops. We'll get another MG42. Also going to bring up a Panzer III. Should help us out. And over on the right side, I might bring up a Panzer 35. My AT gun is waiting. Why is he telling me to flank on the right?
Don't shoot.
I'm better off just trying to push through where I'm doing well at the moment, I think, more than anything, because if I manage to pull this off and get control of this town, that's going to give us a lot of room to work with. Gotta be careful that IG-18 doesn't get pinned down by that Vickers HMG, that's not ideal. Move forward the pack there. Okay, we lost the IG. Don't have more IGs till phase B. That's not good. Let's get the IG-18 back into cover. Okay, never mind, that's dead. That was attack moving. Alright, we're seeing a pack 75mm. Alright. Let's try and get some Fusiliers up here so we have some recon to see what's ahead of us, and we'll get some recon for the right town as well. We're back to a 50-50, so that's good. Need to be careful with all of these units that are pushing us hard on this side though. Just going to get my infantry to spread out and get into some of the buildings there. Let's try and move forwards where we can. Those guys should probably stay on that left house. The rest of my team doing relatively okay. Let's maybe be careful with this Panzer Jaeger. Need to be very careful with that actually. As long as they don't push this town, I should be fine. Osttroop are going to be holding the ground there. We'll get these guys into the building. Should be able to get one into the right side as well. MG42 is opening up. Let's have the Osttrooper move out of there so I can get the MG42 into that building. MG42 is definitely a lot better to have useful than the Osttruppen with their limited ammo. Oh, that's going to be a nice mosquito hit there. Going to make sure that those Osttruppen fall back. Don't want to be sitting in that fire for too long. Oh, got to be careful that I don't get into line of sight of the pack there. Osttroop have got into those compounds, so that should hold off the enemy for a little while. Let's unload the Fusiliers. We'll put them into the church so they have good line of sight. Two pushing through in the town. Let's bring up a Panzerjäger to help out. Okay, let's get those Osttruppen to get out of there. These Osttruppen can begin to move back up with the MG42. IG-18 should be able to kill off the pack. Second shot should stun it, and if I can do that, yeah, okay, I might, yeah, tell my unit to fall back because I think I'm gonna lose out on that. Bring up some grenadiers here to help defend, alongside a pioneer Führer, and we'll get some Ersatztruppen spread out as well. We're just going to hold the hard points on the right side, and I'm going to start reinforcing myself with more infantry up here. I'm losing track of this map quite a lot. That's a lot of planes. Okay. They're all bombers as well, so I could really start purchasing some aircraft and start ambushing those guys, but we'll see. Unload these Fusiliers, get them into cover. The IG-18's in a very odd position. There is some engineers trying to approach my Osttruppen here. Yeah, my Panzerjäger is just going to be retreating from that. It's okay. Get the Panzer III to drive up so it's in machine gun range. Get these Fusiliers to start making a move forwards, I think. Now that the fire has gone, we can start to move up again. Actually take advantage of these pinned down units. don't think my opponent's using any command units, so I'm going to probably try and exploit that where I can. Oh, here comes another bomber. Going to take out one of my command units. Definitely going to start investing in planes because this is just getting ridiculous. Let's see, what else can we do over here? We're being hit pretty hard. Not entirely sure by what, but we're going to fall back with some of these units. Osttroopen still holding on the right side, good stuff. Try and maybe push forwards there. Looks like my teammates have it down at the moment. Just checking the air for planes at the moment. Okay. Oh yeah, Zats do need to be dropped out here because otherwise I'm going to lose them. They're doing well with the pinning down here. See if we can make them surrender. Or at least kill them off. I don't know. We'll see if we can do it. Trouble is, I feel like they're going to make my Fusiliers be pinned down. Try and take out the pack there. If we can get rid of that, I can start going ham with my Panzer III. I might even start to do it immediately because the Fusiliers, I was going to say, should be able to take that out in time, but they didn't manage to. Okay, let's get Zats and Grenadiers into these buildings again. We are being flanked on our right side now. Okay, this isn't good. Let's get some more IG-18s and we'll grab some more Zats-Truppen to just cover off my right flank. Another Mosquito Pathfinder going to be coming in by the looks of things and setting everything alight again. There's just bombers and all sorts all the time. Let's just get these Typhoons out of the sky because they're really doing my head in. It looks like one of my teammates is already going to be engaging them. I'm going to bring in my own fighters as well. And hopefully we can shoot them down. So I'm going to go for this one Typhoon there. With the MU-109 there. Okay, good. We'll go on to the Mosquito. Hopefully we can get those shot down. Because without those airplanes, I don't think our opponents are going to be doing too well. And they're bringing in another one. Okay, Focke-Wulf 190. 3 kills for days. Right. Let's get the Panzerjägers here. Looks like they're going to be moving forwards with the airborne engineers. Maybe we can make those guys surrender, honestly. Already used the grenade from one of the Pioneer Führers. Okay, going to be shooting down another Mosquito. Brilliant. Let's get out of there, resupply. Okay. But let's sort out where we want these guys to unload. Because we are being pushed hard from the right side. This is actually really difficult at the moment. I'm holding on so many sides. My infantry is not doing too much over here, so let's have them attack me forwards and help out. Being pushed hard here. Let's bring up some Stosstroop, that should do. With another Panzergrenadier, maybe a couple of Grenadier squads to provide some MG cover. Well, let's unload these chaps. Looks like we are going to get cover from the IG-18 on this side as well, so should make that work out quite nicely. Just have the Ersatz just run towards these guys because we're going to try and pin them down soon. Alright, so we've taken control of the town. We managed to make those airborne Paras surrender. My Panzerjäger did get killed over here. What about in this town? How are we doing? Not too bad. There is a Befehl Tiger there. Osttroopen are trying to push up towards these motorized rifles. I think my team's just trying to plug the holes at the moment though. Bring up some recon. Another unit going down. Let's bring in the planes again. Let's take on these Tempests. See if we can take out their planes. And we should be in a really good spot. Right, that's one down. Let's take down the second one. Okay, let's take down a third one. We've also got another BF or ME-109 coming in. And yeah, I pretty much ruined his air force, so that's good. We're doing well. Let's make sure that these guys get into decent buildings. And we unload those guys. And unload those and those. Get them into positions. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we're just going to remain defensive again. Going to get all of my planes out of there because I don't want them to be ambushed by a mass amount of enemy forces. Going to bring in my Opel Blitz munition. Oh, it looks like they've got Tripolstons there as well. That's ouchy. Don't want to run over those too much. Right, let's unload these Fusiliers. We'll have them take up position in one of these bunkers. We're going to have these Fusiliers come out as well. We'll have them move over to the right flank. Good stuff. Okay, let's get the IG-18 to move forwards here to support us in the town. Right, currently rifles should be able to kill them off. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I'm having a hard time trying to keep up with all of these units that I'm trying to micromanage all over the map. But doing well at the moment, and actually we're running the +1. Okay, fantastic. So it looks like we're going to be moving towards a victory sooner than later. Let's try and get these Fusiliers to attack move towards like these bunkers and stuff, so that we can make some ground there. I want to get my machine guns resupplied here because at the moment, not looking good. Get the MG42 into the building and maybe get it into the next one. Move the that's trooping over. Alright. Since we have air superiority here, we could possibly try and take advantage of that. I'm going to get the Pak-38 to roll over towards the road because they're coming down with Tetrarchs and so on. Gonna need to Stoss troop here, I think, with some Pioneer Führer, and then get a Panzer 35 maybe, because that's a lot of Tetrarch Little Johns. Alright. So phase C in 20 seconds, we can look at getting our hands onto a Panzer, Jagdpanther, sorry. And that Jagdpanther might be good to cover off against the stuff coming through this town. We'll have to wait and see though. Get the Osttrooping into the buildings here. This is going to be very risky. That's a lot of Tetrarchs. Get a defense mark on that. Maybe somebody has some aircraft that they can use. Okay, Panzerjäger here is not going to do well against a Sherman. What I need is probably HS-129. I mean, even the Ju-87 would be a decent shout. They do have a Staghound AA though. And I think what I'm going to do, I'll go for the Ju-87. See if we can make that work. Meanwhile, I'm just going to put my IG-18s into defensive positions. Come on, give me those extra points. We'll get that Ju-87 on target to kill off all of these Little Johns. I'll bring up my ME-109s as well, just to cover the sky. Alright, so IG-18s are actually going to stun a lot of these chaps. Let's go for the Staghound AA first. Okay, so took out 2 planes. Or 2 tanks, sorry. Keep these ME-109s away from the Tripolstons. They're coming in with a lot of mosquitoes here. Not sure if they're going for the shots onto my Ju-87 or not. By the way, going to be trying to get onto the mosquitoes there. Maybe we can come back in, unload all these chaps. Okay, doing well. I mean, the Ju-87's still going hard. Let's get the Focke-Wulf 190s in here. See if we can get another pass. I'm not entirely sure what's going on the right side. It looks like we're just being pushed really hard. Okay, we ran out of fuel. That's annoying. Still did well. And I think we're doing okay elsewhere. We're just losing a massive hole in our front line on this side of things. That's not good. We need to close that as soon as possible. Get these STOS troops to get into the town. Easily a squad surrendered there. I'm just being hit so damn hard all over this map, it's ridiculous. Pack 38 should be able to take out the M4. Okay, never mind. Doesn't want to today. Ju-87 is reloading as we speak. Hopefully that'll be available and I'll be able to take out these M4s. Let's maybe strafe some of the infantry on the ground here. Honestly, I'm probably better off just evacuating them and waiting until they bring in their units, their mosquitoes again. So this is pretty difficult at the moment because I'm trying to like concentrate on talking to you guys, of course, and also on this game, which we are currently winning just about. Looking to be a draw at the moment. Just need to continue that +1 on the go, and we should be okay. Let's see if I can get these guys forwards. If I can get them into 100 meters. I'm going to do a lot of damage. Okay, good stuff. Let's get those smoke grenades down and start pushing up. Get to within 100 meters of these units and kill them off. Okay, nice. Did well there. Grenadiers do have Panzerfaust there, so that's helpful. Let's try and get these STOS troops to move forwards. See if we can make some ground on this side with our infantry. But over here, things not looking good at all. Let's get the smoke down. Oh, we don't need to. Good. We can just run them down with the MP40s. Please, don't shoot. Good stuff. Right. So that's got rid of that big bubble, which gives us the +1. My Panzerjäger is able to get shots on here. Let's just make sure that doesn't fall back. What else can we do? We could bring up some Flak 88s, I guess. Actually, I really wanted to bring up the Jagdpanthers, didn't I? So let's just do that. The Grenadiers just staying in defensive positions here, so they can Panzerfaust any units that get close. Need to get rid of this bubble. It's a pretty bad bubble we got going on there. Let's get some couple of Grenadier, my last 2 infantry squads, to help us out there. Okay, this isn't good. Wow. Oh no. They're pushing me hard. One Jagdpanther, save the day. I might just have 2 of them, one side, either side of the town, just blasting the opponents to pieces. Let's get my ME-109s in here. Typhoon AT is going to destroy one of my Panzerjägers. That's not good. I think I'm just going to wait and buy another Jagdpanther. Try and kill some of this infantry off in the open. Let's unload here and we'll just attack move through the trees. Oh, we have our Ju-87 available. Let's go for a turkey shoot. They're just doing shift commands there onto the aircraft because they'll just attack the one after the other. So it should be like 1-2 shots maybe. Yeah, and then it will just turn and attack the next ones. I might actually go for the kills onto the challengers, because they're the only things that can really deal with my Jagdpanther. So we'll go for the shot onto that one and then the next one. Yep, nice. There we go, 2 kills. Brilliant. Can we get the kills onto the Tetrarchs as well there? And we can have a go. Let's try and kill off the Sexton maybe, or the Firefly actually. We can go for the Firefly. Nice. Great. Okay, let's get that guy out of there because it's going to be hit very hard. Fantastic. Okay, so that was a really, really nice set of kills from my Ju-87. That's going to have a huge kill list. My Focke-Wulf 190s are in a really bad spot because they don't have any fuel. Yeah, so they're not even going to be able to shoot down the Tempests because they're forced to evac anyway. I'm going to need some recon with these guys, so let's bring up some Aufklärer. And we'll just stay defensive there as well. Right, let's get these guys actually into the forest properly. We've covered off a little bit of this bubble that was created. Kind of want to run across the open here, but I'm really scared that I'm going to move into line of sight of the M4. Okay, let's get my aircraft to come in and help out. They did take out one of the Typhoons. Oh, 2 of the Typhoons. Perfect. Really nice. I might also bring in some Flak 88s here. I basically have no infantry left. We pushed all the way through in the middle though. Really, really good job there by our team. But I think that's pretty much like 2 players, is it? 2 players working together. Here, I've literally just like patched the front line in the town. I was pushing quite hard, but I think it just fell flat because I had to direct resources elsewhere. Do I have any command units I could use? Just like the Feldpanzer 3s maybe? I could bring in a couple of those. I can afford both of them. I'll have one to accompany each of my Jagdpanthers. I'm just going to drop off these Aufklärer, I think, straight away. And we'll have them move up. Okay, good stuff. Here we see the Jagdpanther opening up onto the Cromwells. This is what I like to see. Fuel explosion. We've already broken the tracks and panicked one of the Cromwells. The command Tetrarch's going to get one shot and bailed out. Really nice. Okay, good stuff. So we got there eventually. We got our Jagdpanthers on the field, and now they're going to be cleaning up the rest of these units as they push towards us. Aufklärer getting hit in the open there, unfortunately. Let's get the MU-109s to come in and cover off against these Pathfinders. Hopefully I can get that Aufklärer out of there. Going to want to take out that Cromwell 5 with the Jagdpanther. Nice, okay. We'll unload the Flak 88 here. I'll have that just remain defensive. Get a recon car just to move in here and cover off. Otherwise, I think we're okay. I think our team's eventually going to win out this one. Okay, Typhoon AT coming in for the Jagdpanther here. Going to be able to get onto the back of that with the Focke-Wulf, I hope. Just going to go for the Typhoon AT there instead. That's already forced to fall back thanks to the Focke-Wulf and the 88. I'm actually going to roll the Jagdpanther over to the right side to try and hit some of these Shermans in the flank.
Sichtkontakt, Feuer nach eigenem Ermessen. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Oh well, we're doing okay. I haven't used any of my artillery for the entire game, but that's just me, I guess. That's something that happens quite often. Definitely could have supplemented my pushes with the Nebelwerfers at least. Maybe I should just bring in some Nebelwerfers now, just for the fun.
Speer zur Stelle. Wachsam bleiben.
Get these grenadiers to come across and try and cut off whatever is going through our lines here. Because we're nearly at a +2, honestly.
Fahrzeug einsatzbereit. We surrender. Verstanden.
If this Jagdpanther can turn around, get on target onto this Bedford and pop that before it drops off its troops. Yes, we can. Brilliant. Get these Aufklärer into cover. We kill off those assault pioneers. That's only one shot for a kill there, so we'll take them out. Never mind. Gonna have line of sight onto that Sherman 3 at some point. Now what's happening elsewhere? We've got our Nebels coming up. Let's unload them here. And I'm probably just gonna work for the town. It would be nice if I could see some proper targets. I think we're just gonna burn it and hope for the best. Oh wow, there's a lot of planes. A lot of Tempests. Wow. I think I can probably get onto the back of them, honestly. One of them's falling back. My Me-109 can go for that one. Oh, it's just going to be a little bit too fast. It's irritating. Right, so we'll bring it back either way. Got another one here as well. I can help out. Come on, get on target, please. I'm gonna be going for the shoot down onto the Mosquito there. We managed to take out one of the Tempests. See if we can take out that Mosquito as well. I think we're gonna have to get that Focke-Wulf out of there. Oh, he's flying over all of those tripods. He's probably gonna get shot down, honestly. We're catching up to Mosquito, but not quite. Alright, so what are we gonna do? AT gun. We do have a Ju-87. Or 88. Let's go and bomb these howitzers. Anything else we can bomb? It looks like we're just going to get out of there straight away. I don't have Winchester evac on, but they don't have any other munitions, so they're just going to get straight out of there. That's 3 artillery kills. Fantastic. Let's get the Ju-88 to come in and bomb the 17-pounder. One of my Jagdpanthers did go down there to the Sherman 3, I think. Interesting. VulcanHDGaming going to be engaged by the 17-pounder. Going to bring my Ju-87 from left to right, I think. We'll go for the side armor shot onto the Sherman. And then onto the Challenger. It looks like it turned it front armor. Oh well. Go for the shots. Hopefully we can make it work. There we go. Nice. Come across, hit the Challenger. Nice. Okay, gotta be careful. A lot of planes coming in. Get the Ju-87 out of there because I don't want that to be shot down. Done a good job throughout this game. Doesn't deserve to be killed. That Bf-109's out of there, so that's good. Alright. Bring up some more anti-air, I think. Just so that we can deal with these Tempests. We're going to be seeing my Grenadiers take out some recon there with the help of the SPW-204. And teammates finally helping on the right side to brush through these tree lines. Pretty sure there's like an AT gun moving right next to that Panther A. Well, there goes the M4. Had its tracks broken for literally forever. Cool, I'm really getting down to the last legs of my units now, aren't I? Let's grab some supply in here to resupply the Nebelwerfers. And I guess I can bring up some Stug 3s. But I don't really need them. I mean, I guess I have to because it's the only thing that I can buy that's actually useful right now. Yeah, we'll bring up a Stug 3, why not? +2, 64% territory lead in our favour. Doing very well. Let's try and get some of these infantry squads to push through to this right side town. Just got to be a bit careful with that. What's that? Are they xylophones? Yeah, 2 xylophones just going ham onto the Panther A there. Oh, there is 2 lightnings. Let's go for those. With the Fokker Wolves, we'll bring in the ME-109 as well. That should be able to help out. See if we can take out the second one as well. Go on, get it. Ah, oh, damn it. Have another ME-109 for the Typhoon ATs. We'll go for the second one. Ubel MG was destroyed over here. Let's get the Flak 88 to unload and we'll have that wheel on forwards. Can't believe I'm relying so much on my Air Force as an infantry deck. But I have got a lot of air kills and I kind of feel like I'm going to have an overwhelming majority of the team's kills in general. So we will have to wait and see, because that Ju-87 did a lot. Let's have a look. Team. Oh, 4,911 kills. It was the most on the team as well. 2,440 losses. Yeah. We did alright. We did alright. We were under pressure on multiple fronts, but we managed to make it pull off, which was good. Let's see, IG-18 took out AB Paras and Polstons. We got Grenadiers getting the kills there. These are all the boring ones at the start when we were just going for those standard air engagements. But here we come with the ME-109 G0s, taking out Typhoons, Mosquitoes, Tempests. I was fighting against so many different players. And then this Ju-87 with the triple Tetrarch kills, 2 challenges, Firefly Sherman 3, and another challenger there. Also killed the Staghound AA. Jagdpanther taking out a Cromwell, 2 Cromwells, that paid itself off, which is nice. This one did not, however. Ju-88 killing 5 howitzers paid itself off, which is good. And basically the majority of my kills come from airplanes and tanks. That's pretty much it. Even though I'm an infantry-based division, which is weird. Either way, I think I held where I needed to. I had to play this. I mean, I played aggressively in the town to begin with, but it ended up being at the point where I had to play like defensively on all of the locations where I were, and my teammates were like focusing elsewhere, so that was okay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the live commentary. I know it may not have been the best because at some points I was trying to concentrate so hard on what was happening all over the map, but either way, that's all. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.